Morning, y'all. I saw this comment and I loved it, right? Because I have strip searched thousands of guys, probably, literally, hundreds of guys for sure, thousands of guys probably. I would probably lots of people. And the inmates know I have to do it. I know I have to do it, and it's like one of those unspoken rules in a pen again. It's just like, we'll stand in line, you'll do your turn, do it real quick, and we'll keep it moving, right? And so the whole process kind of goes, run your fingers through your hair, behind your ears, open up your mouth, lift up your tongue, lift up your testicles, turn around, spread your cheeks, bottom of your feet. All right, keep it moving, you know what I mean? And while I'm doing that, I'm like searching feeling their clothes, and I'm slapping their shoes to make sure there's no contraband in their shoes. But you want to know, out of these thousands of guys, how many buttholes I've seen? Not to be crude, but this is real talk on here with me, right? You know how many one-eye turkeys I've seen? You know what I mean? None. Not a damn one. And you know, you know how hard you have to look to see somebody's rectum? I mean, you have to get them, you bend all the way over, spread your cheeks. Like in other states, they might do the squat and cough thing, and that might be more useful. But in TDC, I told you exactly by memory, with my eyes closed, you know what I mean? I can run through it so fast. It's run your fingers through your hair, behind your ears, open up your mouth, lift up your tongues, lift up your testicles, turn around, spread your cheeks, the bottom of your feet. All right, keep it moving just like that. And there was never, I can tell you honestly, I've never seen, you know how much contraband I found in somebody's body? Zero. You know what I'm saying? You're just not going to. It's one of the most absurd. Like, if they have something hid in the crack of their ass, yeah, but if it's inside of their body, no, you're not going to find it. Maybe if with the squat and cough thing, but in Texas, we really didn't do it like that. We had a machine in the 11 building. When people would get in trouble, they go to the 11 building for pre-hearing detention, and they would sit in that machine, and it would scan their body to see if they swallowed any metal or got anything in their rear, like a phone or razor blades or something. And you know how many times somebody tried to smuggle something in the 11 building through their rear? 100% zero. Never have that thing gone off. You want to know who smuggles in? You want to know how contraband gets cell phones or razor blades or knives? And you want to know the people that you need to watch out for? Obese people with rolls, guys with big titties and fat and things like that, because no bosses aren't checking there either. I promise you that. Nobody is saying, hey, lift up your stomach, let me see your underneath your rolls or something. That's just the fact of the matter, you know what I'm saying? And I have been in working, suited up because a person has been put in a psych cell and they're completely naked in there, but they still got a razor in. You know how? Not because it was in their mouth or in their rear or anything. It was just tucked under a layer of fat somewhere, and that's the God's honest truth with that, so I don't worry so much about the one-eye turkey or whatever it's called, that shit, you know what I'm saying? I worry more about the other ways it gets in there. But if I work visitation, maybe it'd be more serious, because I know there's a real likelihood there. But just going from work or chow or something like that, chances are they're smart. They'll distract you and pass it. They're smart. People are smart. And the old suitcase is going to be the last option. The old purse is going to be the last option. So believe that.